No.
It don't now.
And we're live.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the bait shop. We have Miss Amy Evans, the Catfish rookie. And unfortunately, we had to have Lee Evans, Kentucky Catfish Outdoors, Kentucky Catfish Mafia, and a bunch of other long names.
Hello, everybody. Love each and every one of you like a brother and sister.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you right now. I'm ashamed that you did not do my show the honor that you do yours each and every morning at 8:05 to whenever you decide to go live, and give them a good
Bam!
whatever Sam Kinison thing you're trying to do every morning. It scares the Jesus out of me when I'm driving.
I've heard that name in many years. Chad just showed his age.
Yeah, you're right. Some of these folks probably don't even know who Sam Kinison is.
Yeah.
Speaking of old, today is Pooh Bear's birthday. Yeah, let's look at Pooh Bear here. We'll give him the solo layout, and we'll go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear Freddie.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, Pooh Bear.
And many more.
What was it they said in here? Let's see. I think it was your happy 60th birthday. Am I right? Am I right?
I got an emoji for you and Brian, Chad.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let's say hi to our great people in here. We got my buddy Tim Molina, Jimmy Graham, Mike Sampson, Whisker Dreams. We got Freddy's Outdoor Adventures in there. Wannabe Outdoors, Lyle from Panfish Nation, Brian B. Catfishing.
My hero.
What?
Brian B. is.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me.
No, he's my hero.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me, my friend.
Not really,
Yeah,
but I just had to say it.
Awesome wife, beautiful wife, get hooked on deep fishing, along with my daughter Alyssa in the other room.
Hello, D. Hey, Melissa.
We'll go ahead and we'll put that one up there. We've got Annette Morgan, Art from the One Ton Fishing Club. I need to talk to you sometime here, Art. Sandy from Silver Fox Fishing. John Patrick Jr., Fishing in Freedom. I think I just said him twice. Terry Pete Fish II. Mike's Fishing Home.
Wow, it jumped on me.
James Kirkpatrick. Hopefully my favorite Kirkpatrick, and the Angel Lady, Miss Lizabella, is watching as well.
Good,
Yeah, I'm
good
sorry.
recovery.
3, 2, 1, 10.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that.
1.
Way to point it out. The Catfish Queen, my BFF, Tara.
My BFF.
Sarah!
Uncle Jeep's in the house. Big Bill's veteran catfishing. Uncle Lou is in here. I feel honored, my friend.
Did you say Mark, Catfish and Crappie? If not,
No, I
Mark.
ignored him. What's up, Mark from Catfish and Gravel? We got hooks and hammocks. Actually, I just got to him. I just seen him. We got Fishing with the Squirrel, Parker Pursuits, Pat Boy Eric,
Fishing for Whiskers.
Carolina Reel Screamers, Downtown Ernie Brown, which means my favorite Brown, Miss Chrissy Brown, is also probably around.
I see Dale Haysop.
We got Pork Chop,
Fishing with JBT, and the lovely, wonderful, amazing Cindy Stokes.
Hey, Mama Bear.
No, I'm supposed to say Mama Bear because I'm Pooh Bear, okay?
You didn't know. That's my mama. We got David Smith, and I think that's it. I'm caught up.
I think we're pretty good. If we're missing anybody, we'll try to catch them throughout the show.
Quiet Man Curtis.
And Quiet Man Curtis.
Can't forget my nephew Curtis.
Yeah, What Brian B say? I missed it. You're welcome, Uncle Lou. Yeah, it is actually in the contract. It's in the new contract of the wardrobe clause of what he's allowed to wear on here. We have decided onesies are welcome on the bake shop,
Yes.
but only by Pooh Bear, because I can see Lee Evans' wheels a turning there. Like, I'm about to go put on my onesie, honey.
It's see-through.
Yeah, buddy. How about that?
Boy, I got stumped him, didn't it?
Small
Well, you know,
water
Lee-
TBA. What's going on?
Lee is famous now.
Oh my God.
So apparently, I've been asking for a mullet pick for months and months and months. The mullet pick couldn't be found, but the mohawk could. So,
Well, he is like you too, Chad. Though he is like your
here,
twin.
let me
now.
make this easier on you.
No,
Boom.
well, you got that. What about that?
Look,
one?
side by side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, first off,
Yes.
I don't even know what to say to that one.
Hooks. Come on, brother.
Juicy.
Wow.
Oh God. I hope that one didn't sing through though.
Doozy. Anyway. Let me check that, Brian B. I don't even have that open, but I will give that a chance here.
And there's Real Gals Fish to
I know,
Mississippi
I know.
and Team
I already
Snagging
know.
Whiskers.
Oh no.
I already know.
Look at his face.
Lyle, help me, brother.
I don't see nothing.
I don't know.
If y'all respect Lyle, y'all won't show him.
Brian B. Send it to me in Messenger, not in my text messages, because I'm using my phone to stream, so I can't see it. Attaboy. There they come.
Yeah, you big dummy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Lee, all I'm going to say is I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's probably about you.
I don't know about that second one I just got. I
Oh
don't know
my
if that is YouTube friendly.
If he's talking about my neighbor watering his yard.
Let me open this up. Yeah, I can't put that. I can't put that on this show.
It ain't me.
That would have been we'll paint the picture for the nice folks though, because I'm sure we have children watching this. But if you refer back to the Fishing with the Chad YouTube channel, we did the very first Black Friday sale, and we had the Ball Deep Tackle website come up. That's all I can. The only picture I can paint of that one. Oh man! Woo. What's up, Team Snagging Whiskers?
Look what Lyle said. He's even on my side. Don't be mean to your guest.
We're not.
Why would they ever do that?
Extra.
I've never been mean to anybody in my life. Oh, Amy Evans, it is such a pleasure to have you on the show. Oh wait, she deserves this right
You gotta
here.
blow that one up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's my girl right there. Number one fan.
Love it.
Yeah.
So
You could put that in front of Lee's face if you want
yeah,
to.
anytime you want to hold that, there you go.
Yep, that's
yeah,
perfect.
beautiful. Round of
Brian,
applause. Love it. I mean, this show is all about you. We did trick Lee into getting you on here. So
You thought it was about you.
you probably thought this show was about you.
He had to put you on there though, so you wouldn't cry again. Jesus.
I'm crying right now because they showed them pictures.
Oh, just wait.
Oh, it gets better.
We're not done.
Why not?
Anyway,
Well, it's not about the roast. We're showing him love, JBT. We're showing Lee some love tonight.
Let me see.
I can't. Oh, thank you. He knows I needed it.
how do I save this one here?
Don't it corrupt your computer?
It might. I don't.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Brian. See?
Yeah.
Did he send it to you?
Yeah.
No.
This ain't the Glizzy Masters, okay?
Yeah. So Amy, how excited were you to come onto the bake shop?
Pretty doggone excited. So excited I was mad when Lee got his invite. I said you catch one fish in a tournament, now all of a sudden you get to be on the bait shop.
Well, I gotta say he did make it farther than I did, so I mean that was pretty impressive.
Sorry.
I will give him that.
Maybe you need to take me fishing with you. Maybe then you have the same kind of luck. It ain't Lee, it's me.
Oh, okay. I mean, I do have Dee, but she doesn't go fishing with me every time lately because it's been chilly or crappy weather. So maybe that's where I've lost some of my luck here, my lady luck.
Yeah. And I can handle the cold weather.
And you are an amazing Joey. Amy
I
did
am a
an
good Joey.
amazing job.
Awesome.
I will give her that credit. She was awesome at that. Baiting hooks, fixing coffee, giving snacks.
I even touched the night crawler.
Whoa. Wrong show.
Yeah, we're going right back where the Glizzy Bester picture here. I don't.
Y'all are. We're not.
It's small and slimy, but I touched it.
Goodness gracious, y'all. What's up, Justin, Kelly, Troy?
Too.
Shush. This is a children's show.
Night crawler, the bug.
It ain't a bug.
Brian, if I could afford to, I would be up there Saturday morning fishing in my little boat beside you in your big boat. It would have been awesome, but you know how gas prices are. It cost me $5,000 to get up there, and you ain't but 6 hours away.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, like 6.5, 7 hours to go up there, but you know that's like $5,000 in gas.
Really? Yeah.
Somewhere around that.
We got that trip that coming up, and I am dreading what that gas bill is going to be. I'm going to be checking every crevice in the couch for change.
Don't.
Well, it is kind of stabilizing out this way. It was I found it for $369 at 2 stores and $374 at 2 other stores. So
I know, it's cheaper than around here.
we're in that mid $3 range right now. So
Be serious. My name's on the screen. You're unembarrassed.
you know we should just sit back and watch this. This is good.
I'm actually just sitting here giggling at them two. What's the matter, Amy? Talk to us.
He said he's about to blow, and I said, not till I put it on mute first. I said, my name's on the screen. You ain't going to embarrass me like that. Sorry.
Oh, I know why
I
Brian
don't know
wants
what
me
you
to come
talking
up
about.
there.
That's not
Chad.
what I said.
The real reason Brian wants me to come up there is I think E is working, and you know E is the truck driver for Brian's boat. So Brian just really wants me to come up there in my truck so I can put the boat in the water for him.
That's probably why. But you know, I will say I should get the longest travel award for the tournament because now you didn't drive anywhere near as far as I
I'm not
did.
saying that was that. I'm just saying, you know,
What?
maybe not the longest travel award, but the biggest dummy award.
Why would you get the biggest dummy award?
Not me.
Wait, what? Me? I can't get the biggest dummy. Wait a minute.
Drove
That's
all in
weird.
there and only caught one fish. D caught them all.
He did it for his wife so that she'd have a great fishing experience. What a wonderful man.
Thank you, Amy.
You are.
See, this is why we wanted to have Amy on here because even though Lee's channel is like exploding right now because he has Amy on there, and she is bringing in all these views and these people to watch and stuff like that. Lee finally caught a couple fish over the last 2 weeks, and all of a sudden he is the greatest cat fisherman in the world. Not only did he actually even caught a fish on the, what is that, Lake Willgreen.
Hey,
He finally caught a fish on Willgreen.
Who moved on to the second round and who didn't?
Who did you face first round?
Big Skip.
Big Skip.
Big Skip, I think Big Skip let you have it. My understanding is Big Skip had a photo shoot to go to, and he couldn't move on. So, I mean, I hung in there, fish for fish, lost in the last seconds to the greatest fisherman the earth has seen in the last, I don't know how old he is, 60, 55, 60 years old. Parker Pursuits. He's just an amazing angler, one of the best of all times. He's up there. He should have had like Bill Dance, I think, learned from him. So
hey, I was.
You got to get Parker. You got to get Parker
back
with them broken ribs.
Yes.
Broken ribs and all. He was out there
Parker's my
battling
new
against
hero.
me. So
Him and Danny.
I
he
think
is my hero.
that's my excuse for the only reason that he did not move on after he moved on from the great. I mean, one, he had like a freaking Mike Tyson type fight with me. It was like Tyson almost went down. I almost Buster Douglas him. And then he broke his ribs. It's still almost moved on. So great job with the great Parker
It
Pursuits.
comes down to Danny Stone and Freddie. Who are you picking?
I plead the fifth.
I didn't say it. Mark said it. You know, that I
I'm
moved
just
on
saying,
to the
I mean-
elite round. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Well,
And by the way, you said
Freddie,
Skip
I'm blind
is
now.
Skip
We'll find a
clear.
What did you have up there? I just hit my mouse and clicked on another one that
Oh wow.
I didn't mean to. Well, I was going to, but I was going to wait.
Mm.
Which one did you have up there?
It don't matter. Skip from Clearview Outdoors has joined us, and Melissa has joined us.
Well, what's happening? There's Avid as well.
Brian said I lied.
Well,
Yeah. Because he said he had a big truck. That's why.
that's the other thing. I actually had another fish on that would have tied Parker and I and send us into sudden death overtime, but I broke it off because my awesome sister Betty Jean said that we could go crappie fishing with her on Sunday. So I lost on purpose.
He said, by the way, Lee, your check cleared. Thanks, Skip. Appreciate that, big Skip.
Oh, you paid him off. I got it. I'm like, what are you talking about? What check?
I wasn't putting that one up there. I was, letting them have their highlight.
Man, I
64
thought it was
amazing
bad
people in there.
enough. I thought it was bad enough that Mark is Switzerland with his two favorites. I mean, Switzerland doesn't play sides or anything, but he does have favorites. But now he's also allowing people to be paid off and cheating and all that kind of stuff in his tournament. I got it.
Well, did you not see Monday night? Me and Danny Stone threw wrenches in everybody's Wheaties.
You did.
Mark had to leave the screen. He didn't know what to do. He said, I got to go and chat for a minute.
We had Mark speechless for like 2 minutes. He was like,
Well, I'll be honest. And then D and I were sitting here before you all even did that, and I said that would be the best matchups on it. You can ask D.
It's going to be fun. Regardless of who wins, we're going to have a good time Saturday. And, whoever's waters cooperate the most is going to be the one that moves on.
We did not need to highlight this.
No, that's not nice, Eric. You can't be talking to Chad like that. Won't have it. I would say I'm supposed to move on my knee, but he probably shouldn't say that.
Mark says, I am a fair tournament director, Chadwick. And that is very true.
Hey, I'm learning a lot from Mark. Hey, I helped you with your thing today because of Mark.
And Brian said it right there. They had no clue what me and Danny had planned for the show Monday night. It was a wrench in all of it, but it worked out where, we think we're going to have the best content between the four anglers. We're going to have a lot of fun, and the better, like I said, the better waters are going to end up winning.
Well, it's been 20 minutes, and I haven't been sent to the timeout chair. So
You haven't talked
You
much.
actually was close a minute ago.
Good job. Well behaved.
Thank you, Linda Cox. Hello, Danny. Danny Stone Outdoors is still out on the water. Black Betty is still in the water, and he will be here soon. All right. So I got questions.
Oh, God.
that are popping to mind here.
Shoot.
Stupid.
Lee,
Yes, sir.
He's gonna ask me something.
when When did you start catfishing?
Pretty much on a regular basis when I started YouTubing about 1.5 years ago. I used to go pretty much, once or twice a month. But when I was younger, like, when you were still a baby, I used to go quite a bit,
How often did you take your wife before recently?
I had asked her quite a bit to go.
Oh, no. Don't. No, now he's already de-racking and saying, I had asked her. He's trying to put it off that she wouldn't go. So I don't believe this at all.
That is correct.
No, I will say, Chad, that this is true. I refused to have anything to do with it for a long time. The game changer for me was the day that we went fishing for Chris Hooks and Hammocks' birthday when we was all on the Lickin', and we went with J-Dog and Tara, and we went out on J-Dog's bass tracker, just Lee and I. I don't know what happened that day, but all of the – I don't want to get too personal, but all the bass – I mean, but all the back stuff,
yeah, we know.
all the back stuff from before, all the anger, the bitterness, the everything just kind of like left that day.
Oh.
Like I finally got the forgiveness in my heart that I needed to have for a long time. So it kind of just went out that day. The weather was we didn't get a single bite all day, never caught a fish, but the weather was beautiful. Just being on the boat with him, meeting the new people, the great personalities of everybody. I just kind of, for once I felt free and I could let it all go and actually enjoy life with him. So
romantical.
I said I didn't want to get too mushy.
Look, I got teary eyed. You know, right?
And anyway, he asked me the question, and you seen him go over there.
Okay, so
I wanted to defend you to say that you did ask me. Okay.
Okay.
Back to Lee.
No, it's
back to Lee. So
they know everything now.
So I won't steal your thunder. If you do not know why the catfish community is such a big part of Lee's life, I invite you to click on his link and go check him out every morning, sometimes in the middle of the day, sometimes in the evening, sometimes 4 or 5 times a day.
Sometimes an hour, sometimes 7.
Eventually he will let you know. But if you want to know that story, I'm going to let you wait and go over to his channel if you don't already know. But I will ask. What was that? God, it's your birthday. You're old, and I forgot what I was going to say. I will ask, how has catfishing changed for you because of YouTube? Not your life. How has catfishing changed? I mean, I know you have the Catfish Mafia clique, which I'm not allowed to be in. I don't get invited to a lot of things other than like Amy's birthday because it was because of Amy. Amy will invite me, but you're such a sweet lady. Anyway, go ahead, Lee.
Catfishing, when I was growing up and to catfish, it was just take some chicken liver, some chicken gizzards, and you go to the water and you sling out a hook and you sit there and party. And if you caught fish, you caught fish. If you didn't, you had a good time. Supposedly good time then. But now I realize there's so many. I didn't even know the difference between a blue and a channel back then. A catfish was a catfish.
Yeah.
And once I got into the community, I realized, there's more to this than just throwing something on the hook and throwing it out there. I mean, there's reasons why fish go where they go and do what they do. And it's fun to try to figure that out. And I'm really trying to do that. I mean, it's a complicated situation. People could say, oh, it's just fishing. Go throw a hook. No, there's more to it when you want it to be more to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. And I was actually just, what you were saying, I was just sitting here thinking about it the other day. Exactly what you said. Me and my buddy Bill, We go down in the river, same spot every time. Half the time. We had a handful of spots. You know how it is around here. The Ohio River is hard. It's hard to find places to fish unless you're on a boat.
And we
And
need
it
to
was the
give a
same
quick
thing.
shout out to Mike Irvin for joining us. Real and Virtual Outdoors.
We're having a moment.
Lance McCoo guy and
Sorry, did you
Miss
see
Mindy
Parker?
Hogan has joined us.
It's Parker's fault. I almost choked on my coffee. I'm sorry. Did you see his comment?
What?
I feel like
Chad?
I'm at
doing
work.
my job.
Did you hear, honey? Did you hear how I just got cut off in the middle of my sentence?
I'm
No,
sorry.
Me and Chad was having a moment.
It's
I mean,
Jerry's
You
fault.
both breathed in, so I had to jump on it.
Did you
And I
see-
said, hey to Miss Mindy Hogan.
back in the Lyles day, Moses just parted the water and took what you wanted.
see, that's why I almost choked on my coffee.
I was
Okay,
not
that
going
was
to get in
good.
trouble with that one.
I was trying to hold it in, but it just came out.
That happens to Lee a lot too.
Yeah.
He tries to hold it in, it just happens.
Hey, it's better out than in.
Hey, but before those two interrupted our moment, Lee.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking about that before, right? I hate you, bro. Just going and you just went fishing, and since I would say, let's see, what's 2019? So yeah, 3 years now loading my boat and get involved in tournaments and YouTube fishing and stuff like that. I've learned a whole different realm of what I call tactical fishing. Right?
Oh, you want me to say something? Hey, Rustic and Grace family.
Fill the time.
The fishing has evolved. I mean, it has.
It is.
And to look at, you go to Walmart now and or even like Cabela's or something like that, their catfish section is the size of a picture window. Boom. That's it.
Yeah.
They, and I can remember back though when it was the size of this computer screen.
Oh yeah. Basically, maybe you found some hooks and them big, what do they call it, cigar floats.
Yeah.
But all you ever find.
But you got to look on the smaller bait shops now. The smaller bait shops used to be all bass and crappie and panfish. Now, a lot of these bait and tackle shops, the smaller ones, have half the store catfish and everything else is mixed over on the other side. So the bigger stores, yeah, they haven't started getting on with us yet, but you got to admit that a lot of the smaller bait shops have started booming into the catfish community.
Yeah.
They see that there's more revenue involved now.
Oh, there's no doubt. Yeah, I can see our bait shop is definitely getting more and more like the different types of hooks, and I love it because they actually listen to me for some reason. But seeing more and more stuff like that, and then what?
Because you're a smart man.
Smart.
You spend a lot of money.
And I spend a lot of money there.
He
And
spends a lot of money. It's not that he's so smart, Amy. It's he spends lots of money.
And then obviously our other friends that have a nice bait shop that I have this bait shop towel from them. That Freddie, you got one of these?
Yep.
I got one on the way. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, yeah, sure you do. I will fold mine up really nicely over here so nothing happens to it. Because
I got my hat right there. Do you got your hat right here?
no, it must be in the other room.
Mine's right there.
Anyway, but they've listened to the great J Dog's Gone Fishing. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
There we go.
Top
Modeling,
guy,
modeling, girl. You modeling. Yeah.
Represent Muddy Water Bait and Tackle. Ball Street,
Hey,
Kentucky.
Mark.
You're in town.
Hey, Mark. I like his comment.
Oh, I can't change. Oh, that's right. It's on there. I can't do it. Oh, well.
You gave him one of the small ones.
Yeah, I didn't want to outdo you.
Oh my god.
It is. Amy does catch bigger fish than Lee.
There's Miss Mindy. Hello.
I did all the work on that one by myself.
Like this.
No, I earned that fish. I earned that fish.
Just so happened I was eating a Nutty Buddy bar.
No,
I
not
was
with-
concentrating on how good it
not
was because I hadn't had one in like 4 months.
Not with the 14-pounder, with the 4.5 one I did. I opened him right in the stomach. That one on the screen, I earned that. I worked for it.
All right.
I did all the work from start to finish on that. Anyway.
Yes,
New to
do.
YouTube. That's why I like Muddy Water. They love catfishing as much as we do. Yes, they do. And they're good people. That's what I love about it too. Is I know Justin and Melissa, and I know
What the heck was that?
oh look at I had turtle wax.
I'm blind.
I'm
It's supposed to be
blinded
dark
by-
outside.
Anyway, shut up. But and then Carol and Dennis down at Latonia Bait and Tackle, they're awesome. They're awesome people, and not every bait shop is right. I know Mark has mentioned he's got a couple up there, and some he likes, and some of the guys up there are rude as can be. But the ones that we have around here, we've kind of formed at least some kind of friendship with. So, what's going on, Josh? Fashionably late. Really, Linda?
There's another one right here. That's not Photoshop, folks. That was real life.
But have you noticed though, Chad and Freddie, that people are struggling in certain parts of the country to catch fish while others don't struggle as much? What is that reasoning? Is it just the year, the time of the year, or?
Yeah, well, you got to figure certain waters heat up a little bit quicker than others. So, and then some waters, the biggest difference is between your lake fishermen and your river fishermen or women, however you want to say it. The water's totally different between the lake and the river, so that current in the river is always going to be a little bit better than a lake, except for certain spawning types of the year. It's just the way it is.
And how many fish have you caught this year, Freddie?
I am at 29 right now.
And Chad, how many are you at?
Fish?
Catfish.
Oh, catfish? I don't know. I'm in the teens. I don't remember. I got it on a spreadsheet.
Oh, wait, I'm more than that. I had 29 before the tournament, and I caught 9 Sunday on the tournament. So that's 38. There we go.
But
ones like this don't count.
Yes, they do. The clicker
that's not what it said.
That big.
How many have you caught this year? How many have you caught this year?
And what's going on, Kevin?
Everything is going right to the gutter with Lee tonight.
No.
Ever since he said his see-through onesie, he just.
I know. No, remember that was a twosie. He's bigger fellas. We go with twosies, not onesies.
I'm not saying anything bad about anybody's waters. I'm just wondering what the difference is about. Certain rivers and lakes are doing better at this time of the year than others, and is it just location?
Partially. So, what's going on, Kenneth from Takedown, Palmetto Cats? What's up, Kevin, Chucky Morgan? And the Rez, I seen come in. What's going on, guys? And you're definitely, exactly what this guy was talking about plays a part of it. Region and where you're at, but I think there's so much more that actually goes into it than a lot of us put, any thought into. Because when we can go fishing, we go fishing. But the barometric pressure. Rising and falling, or, a lot of people say it doesn't matter if it's rising or falling, as long as it's not dead set at one pressure the whole time. But, you got cold fronts and warm fronts that come in that may change it. There's people that talk about the eating patterns of a fish. Sometimes, it's every few days that some fish eat and stuff like that. So there's a lot more that goes into it, and water temperature current plays a role in the rivers and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things that probably really do go into the scientific part of it. But let's face it, most of us just go fishing.
Well, see, I'm just really I mean, it just really, that's what gets me going. That's what gets me going. No, trying to figure out why they do what they do, how
Yeah.
they do what they do. I mean,
And honestly, Lee, I would think too is you'd probably be surprised how many times we sit there and go, we get skunked and we say, the fish just weren't biting today. And really, they probably were. We were in the wrong freaking spot.
and I've been told, I don't know, by numerous people, the little water that I fish, Lake Wilgreen down here, it's not a cold water, it's a cold water lake. Then what makes it a cold water lake where the fish don't bite? It can come up 10 degrees and the bite is like nuts. I mean,
Yeah.
wow, but you go to the same county into a different lake and they're catching them like crazy over there.
Again, that's where, like Lyle and many others keep mentioning, you got to keep that log book, start getting your data, start say you haven't fished Will Green that much, but off and on last year and you didn't have the data you needed. Start beginning of this year, start writing that water temp data, how many fish you caught, where you were at, the water depth, and keep the log for the whole year. And by this time next year, you will have that data to know when they're going to bite on that lake. And then you can take this week and go to this lake, take next week and go to another lake and start bouncing your data back and forth between them. That's what I've learned in the past since I started doing this in September last year is you need the data. The data, without the data, it's just a guessing game for the most part. Yeah, you're still going to get bad days in good spots, but 9 out of 10 times, if you don't have that data to know where them fish are biting, you're just playing a guessing game where they're going to be.
Yeah, but that's a good point. But even if you don't, if you live in an area, and say Wilgreen is really the only, or you have a lake that's really the only lake around you that you don't have to drive hours for, and Wilgreen is your lake, right? You go there and maybe start taking note of where you're fishing, and just like that, was it sunny or overcast, and what was the water temperatures? And if you weren't catching fish, start move around, go to this part of the lake on the same kind of situation. Maybe those fish are over here in about 5. It could be a 5-foot depth change. That's all it is, and that's where they're at.
Late last year, I got the Navionics app, and I started getting on that, and I started making a waypoint. Everywhere I caught a fish, I would make a waypoint. You don't
have very many of them, do you?
Oh, there's quite a bit down there. I mean, man, I got to looking at this the other day. I didn't really pay much attention to it, and I got to looking on this the other day, and I was like, there's almost like a pattern here. If you get really thinking about it, they're all right on this outside edges of every one of these bends of this lake.
Oh, did we mention that a couple weeks ago on somebody else's channel? Them bends are just like gold. If there's a little bit of water flow, them inside back bends are gonna hold fish because that current's not quite as strong. Same with gold. Gold's heavier than anything else that drops out in the slow side of the current. That's the gold miner in me, talking too. But it's true in gold mining. The same thing's true 9 times out of 10 in fishing.
And then, I was talking to somebody else, and they's like, well, when this weather gets warmer, go to the shallows. Well, stupid me. He's like, nah, it ain't going to work. So I kept on trying to pull my planer bores and wouldn't get anything. And then I went to the shallows one day, and boom, 3 of them in about an hour and a half.
I want to answer this question right here. This is what Dee and I did last year on Lake Wiley. Why do out-of-town people go to other waters and do well? Because if you come up here and you fish the Ohio River where we fish, it is very difficult a lot of days to find fish. You really have to work to find fish. But all that knowledge and practice, all we do is put the same method on there when we go to those lakes. We start looking for those ledges and, different kind of points, and exactly what you was just talking about, where somebody told you about those flats. What we did last year, we started out, there's a big flat with an island in it, and right off the side of it is some nice ledges where it drops down in there. And I was talking to Justin Fish and Fetish, And Richard Warskow, they gave us some helpful hints and stuff like that as well.
They got a lot of helpful hints from some people.
Yeah, we obviously we did, but we talked to people who had fished it, right? Justin had been up there all week with Richard, and Richard is one of the probably most awesome fishermen down here. He's a great guy. But they gave some areas to look at, right, and what to look for. And sure enough, that's what we did. We went down there, we found those, and we caught some really nice fish off of that. And then we actually went up on the flat later in the middle of the day, towards the end, and that's where we ended up catching some 30-pound flathead right there at lunchtime. So it's just
like
trying to
says right here, Roger can catch fish on Ohio. But what I found out though,
hold on, wait a minute, no, hold on. Roger doesn't fish my stretch of the Ohio.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Roger fishes about 2 to 3 hours upriver from where I fish. I don't travel up there very often. It's a much better area to fish.
That's what I'm saying. Different pools will offer different situations because the current is less. They can dam it up. It's less water out, more water out. I mean, it's just that's what I found out from fishing the river with J-Dogs on. The different pools are different.
And Jay Fox Owner has joined us, and Patriot James from Patriot Catfishes America joined us tonight. And I want to go back and hit that comment one time. For around here, like James said, cold water, high pressure, bluebird day, he goes shallow. And that's true for the majority of your lakes down here.
And I've always heard that my entire life. On bluebird days, the high pressures, the fish ain't going to bite. Well, we caught 18 and, on a day like that.
Yeah.
So,
see,
I don't know if anybody's in it or not because I've always said that, heard that. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, and it could just be depend on the day, to be honest. And it may be one of those things where there may be other factors, such as, like I was talking about, the pressure is going a certain way, or it's continuously dropping it, or whatever. It may be like Lyle. He likes to fish, 2 to 3 days after the front moves through, right? There could be other factors that are playing into that.
I always use it the same way I deer hunted. They got to eat. Yeah. So I'm going to go out there and put baits in the water no matter what.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you won't find out the data or know anything about it unless you put rods in the water at different times, different areas, different spaces, different everything.
Well, we got all serious in here now.
I know. This bait shop has just got all technical, Chad.
I know. I'm just like, I don't ever have a problem trying to share what little knowledge I do have and what I've learned. Like I said, I'm a bank fisherman, for nearly, we'll call it 36 years, right? From a little guy. What?
Can you take your hat off and lean down real quick? Just like JBT said, and then the moon faces. A full moon like that right there.
I'm going to show you a full moon here in a minute. Yeah, if you fish for Park Pursuit, you definitely might see. Anyway, but what was I saying?
I had to lighten it up a little bit.
You were actually the words I thought was coming out of your mouth was, "Lee, you're an awesome fisherman."
Yeah, Amy, you're an awesome fisherman, lady.
Amy, you're amazing.
I'm so happy she got to join me and does it with me now. I mean, it makes it so much better. I mean, it does.
It's always better when Amy's up, even on your shows.
I ain't gonna be the first one to not say that.
I was waiting on you two so we could put you in the couch in time.
By the way, did I mention that Lee Evans and Amy Evans both have links in the description? So if I haven't been paying attention to what's been dropped and what's not, but make sure we go over and check them out.
And there's Tom from LG.
Oh, we have a question for Amy.
What does she plan on doing with the channel?
Okay.
She wants to grow.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel, Miss Amy Evans?
I hadn't really thought about that. I did put a couple little short video things out there, but I really just want to fish. I don't really care about the whole YouTube thing. I mean, it's fun and all, but I don't want to steal Lee's thunder. I mean, he worked hard to get to where he's at, and I'd hate to come in and just take over. So.
Well, you know, but you are a part of his channel, no matter what. Even if it says Lee Evans and he left your name off of it, you're part of it. You know, even though I own Fields to Water, it's all mine. Not like it's all mine, the channel, because that's Michelle.
Ooh.
Don't get me in trouble there. But you know, Dee is a part of my channel, right?
These what makes it amazing. I mean, I love.
Say again.
The main show's awesome, and Chad, you're amazing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, dear. But
and Dee's the star.
So, but we're gonna turn this over a little bit more now to you, and you know we've asked how things have changed with Lee and his fishing and all that kind of stuff. But you just said earlier you just started fishing with Lee not that long ago, and it's now really changed things for you. So, what does it mean to you now being a part of it?
I just have one goal in mind, and that's to get a bigger fish than Lee in the boat.
Yes, that's the right answer.
Oh my God! What?
Perfect. That was the perfect timing.
I think you scared Lee.
I did.
This is also when he forgets to mute.
Yeah. Does anybody notice the shirt he's wearing? It's classic. I mean,
Mexican.
To a Mexican restaurant. I loved it. It was awesome. It was classic.
Okay. So,
no, I'm enjoying learning with Lee. I mean, I get nervous sometimes because I'm afraid someone's going to ask me something I don't know the answer to, but I'm learning. I'm getting the knowledge the same as him. But
can I say something right here that's just wild and crazy, and it's coming to you first from the bait shop? It is okay not to know everything about catfishing or fishing in period. You don't have to act like you know it all. If you don't know it all, say I don't know, but I'd love to learn it. So if you find out, let me know.
Nice.
That's my.
I'm going to throw that out there right now, because we do not have to say we act like we know everything, because we don't.
That's the reason. Whenever, I don't care whose channel I'm in, mine, anybody else, I'm always trying to ask questions to figure it out. I mean, I want to know. It can only help you be a better catfisherman to ask questions. And there's, like somebody told me one time, there's no stupid questions when it comes to catfishing.
No, I mean, honestly, like I said, I got my boat in 2019. That's really, you know, I fished with my buddy Bill and some stuff, but fishing on my own for catfish and learning that year changed my total perspective on catfishing. All the stuff that I've learned.
And there's Van, three
don't,
customs.
You know what? Drive your truck and be good. Be safe.
Hush it, Van. Chad's my hero.
Whoa, wait a minute. I thought, oh, geez.
Pooh Bear. What about you, Pooh Bear?
New to YouTube, I'll have to get with Justin. You're talking, I know probably Justin from Muddy Water, but get his theory on our pool of water. But yeah, no, it's okay, and that's what, if you hear so many people, you look at Has talked about it before, of how much he's learned doing YouTube and watching YouTube, and that's why we have shows like Catfish Weekly, and we had what we had Monday night, which was friggin' phenomenal, having Ted Ellenbecker on there to give us more knowledge about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or showing us how to drag baits or drift baits or how to tie knots. Not everybody knows, and everybody's at a different level with it. So don't ever feel bad like you're going to say something silly. Mm-hmm. And if anybody ever truly gives you grief that you messed up saying something, let me know.
Send them to me.
Send them to us.
Yeah.
Freddie and I will be like your big brothers, and we will whoop them.
Does Lee count in that? Because I need to have a talk with you brothers.
I'll come down there. You all ain't that far away from me. I'll come down there and I'll roll him all over that front yard.
He ain't coming south. Ain't got to worry about that.
I'll get it. I'll get. Yeah, D just said, hey, wrestling match. You and her have content for your channel coming up.
Okay, I got a front yard. It's got some soft, cushy grass.
No, it's gonna be mud.
I ain't mud
It's a
wrestling.
mud
scared.
wrestling pit.
Holy cow, this hour is going so fast.
I
Thank
know,
the good
man. I barely
Lord.
got to talk.
I just realized we got like 10 minutes left.
I know, Amy. I was trying to interview
At
you,
least
but
took over half the show.
Okay, so
See, me and Matt think alike.
all right, what did Matt say?
Muddy the yard.
Yeah, just go out and spray it.
Get it good.
Get it all. We'll both wear twosies. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, anyway.
I don't know. I was afraid. I mean, if yours is see through like Lee's, I might have to skip this show because I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could handle that.
Oh man!
I mean, like Lee's. Lee don't really have one. He
Hey,
was just-
Tinkerbell.
we know you don't have a onesie. You got a twosie, Lee.
Yeah, I got a threesie. What are you talking about?
No, but all serious aside, and I'm gonna get that emotional side again. But catfish to me has become so important because of the relationship that Lee and I have built. I mean, we've been together 19 years, but this is probably the first time that we've ever really shared anything together.
Freddie.
God.
Hey, Freddie. Is this love that I'm feeling?
Oh, bye, girl.
Bye, Shay.
Bye. Be careful. Love
Hey,
you.
Be careful.
Be careful. Stop interrupting the show, though. God,
Yeah,
rude.
we're trying to have a
9
moment.
minutes left.
We were having a moment. Yo,
I know we were like
our
so
moment.
totally sharing this moment with Amy.
Come on.
God, I gotta put my glasses on. My
It's
eyes are
way
so
more.
red.
What we need.
Yeah, I did it. That's what I love to hear. You know, when we did the first YouTube couples challenge, and that we heard some stories like that. You know, with Patriot and Donna. You know, Donna was able to get out there and fish when she hadn't done it in so long, and same with Stan and Diane. A little story, a little tidbit about Stan and Diane. Just so you know, I rewrote that whole song. I'm thinking about putting a video out.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Yeah, Stan and Diane work. See, get it? Yeah, now you guys got it. Okay, now you're catching up.
Okay.
Bravo. But you know, it's exactly though. You know, Dee used to really dread if I said if she asked her if she wanted to go fishing with me, and most of the time now she's like, "When are we going fishing? Let's go fishing." So
I know the other day Lee mentioned something about going to Willow Green. I don't know, like during the middle of the day or something. And I come in here with the bag and he said, "What's that?" I said, "I'm meeting you at the boat ramp after work." I went and packed me a bag to meet him.
So I don't know it, but I'm going tomorrow morning.
That's fine. I mean,
that's awesome. I mean, now you guys got something to share, you know, and you still let him go do his boys, you know, the boys.
Whoa. The word let come out of his mouth. That is not in
Oh,
our...
God, here we go. I'm the man.
I know.
There is no let goes on there.
Listen,
Thank you, Amy, for letting Lee
Yeah.
go fishing.
Thank you for letting him go fishing on occasion.
Where's J Dog at? Let me ask.
I don't think J Dog's even in here. Tara's in here, but J Dog doesn't. J Dog doesn't come into the bait shop anymore. J Dog doesn't love Chad anymore, especially after what he sent me earlier today. I don't even know if we're friends anymore. Yeah,
no, man, it's not allowed either.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Tara.
Yeah, exactly, Tara. So let me tell you, I got 7 minutes. Let me tell you how this ever came about.
Yeah.
So
I hadn't even thought about that.
Back when Lee used to do the dirt track racing, and like his brother, cousin, someone would call. If someone would call and he didn't want to do something, he would pull this card of, well, let me ask Amy and see what we got going on. Well, I wouldn't even be home, or he wouldn't even come and say anything. He'd wait about 10 minutes and he'd call him back. Yeah, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go tonight. Old lady's got something going on. So now it's like a joke between J-Dog and Tara and Lee and I. Like anytime Lee's gonna do something, J-Dog will say, well, let me ask Amy. So if anybody ever asks Lee Evans to do something, he says, well, let me ask Amy. And he comes back and says, no, Ask me. He probably never even talked to me. He just doesn't want to do it and don't want to hurt your feelings. So he'll say, well, let me ask Amy.
I know it's that long well.
Hey, Lee, the truth shall set you free.
It's hurting real bad right now.
Yeah. I said what I said, J-Dog. And you know exactly what text message I'm talking about, wondering if
Get him, J-Dog.
I just like to see it. I just like to see his name once in chat. That's all.
But and I'm thankful for the family and friends that we've met in this journey. I mean, I love everybody just the same, but I will say J-Dog and Tara are like, what?
I didn't do that.
No,
I just spread out.
He taps my leg when he doesn't want me to say something I'm about to say. He went.
I did not. I just. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my.
I got you, Amy. You were fixing to say J-Dog and Tara.
Don't make us call hand check on you.
So anyway, they're like our brother and sister. Like they're closer to us than our actual blood family is.
Yeah. Honestly, I know what you're talking about. I talk to people here on the Catfish community more than I do most of my own family, to be honest with you. And then made some really good friends. And I give J-Dog hell just now, just joking with him. But him and Tara are definitely amazing people. I love them to death.
And just about everybody that we met at CatCon are just the same on YouTube as they are off YouTube.
Hey, I've been called that many times there, Greenwell. Thank you, Mr. James. Appreciate you. So I don't know how many weeks we got, but we only got 3 minutes left. I will say April 16th, we will have the Fish-a-thon going on at Lake Wiley. And I don't know if when we're gonna throw this out there, but there may be an opportunity for people that aren't going to be on Lake Wiley that may want to do some fishing and fish live. I will let you know more about that when I'm able to talk to the person that approached me about that. But we're still going to be looking to raise money for Camp Centurion. That thumbnail is already made. If you want to go right now, all the way up to that day or even beyond, and make donations straight to Camp Centurion, you can. Or we will raise money that day as well. So look forward to more on that. Lee Evans and Amy Evans. Oh, look at that Camp Centurion shirt. I love it. Thank you, buddy.
What is the couples tournament that you spoke of? I know what you got is coming on again this year, right?
I haven't looked at the dates, but it will be in October. So we keep that in October. Unless we want to make it when we're at Tennessee River.
And
we may look at dates.
Don't forget while we are doing the Fish-a-thon on Lake Wiley on the 16th, that Josh the Weekend Angler is doing his April 16th and 17th Biggest Loser fishing tournament days from the weight loss challenge that we've been going on. So,
I definitely don't want to step over my buddy. I actually apologized to him on the banks of Baldwin, but he said go ahead, so I said okay. I was going to anyway. But yeah, we don't want to forget about Josh's awesome Biggest Loser, because hopefully we'll find out some more dates about Tacticats and all that as well that weekend. Because I'm going to win that. I wonder if he's doing a summer pool party. That's another one. So back to Amy's question, squirrel. We'll probably do it again, and it's probably be the second and third weekend of October for the couples tournament. So,
you stole the whole show. You made it all about you again.
So, are you saying that maybe we need to do a
second time Amy only in the near future?
I think the chat would probably agree with that. I mean, come on, chat. Don't let me down.
Oh my goodness.
I think
any final words from either of you two?
Yeah, what do y'all got planned for this weekend? Quick.
I'm dog sitting for my coworkers, so I won't be doing any fishing. But before I get off here, I want to say what an honor and a privilege it has been to finally be on the bait shop after all these months. Yes. I've been a little starstruck. Shut up. Because I love the bait
it.
shop. I've been hashtag Team Bait Shop since like day one.
That's my
So
girl.
I'm just saying.
I knew I loved Amy. She's my
And
friend.
I'm like the biggest fan ever. Saint Amy.
I just want to say thank you.
Saint Amy. That's right. I should have put a little angel wings or maybe a halo on your around your name or something. Yeah. You want to say something? Oh, okay.
You're
What are
over.
you doing this weekend, Chad? Really quick.
I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend. We've got like 40% chance of snow on Saturday and more importantly 20 to 30 mile an hour winds on Saturday. So I don't know if I am going to fish or not. I just flipped back over to my messenger to see this Glizzy Masters.
That's not family appropriate.
What is this? Hold on.
Don't
I have
forget, if
to.
you're not
Freddie, I
busy
need,
this
you to, I
weekend,
need you to talk. I need to prequel something. I got to mute.
gotcha. And if you haven't forgot about this weekend on Catfish and Crappie Mark's channel, we are in the elite stage of the March Madness 1 versus 1, where Creole Catfishing is taking on Danny Stone Outdoors in one matchup. And the secondary matchup is Brian B. Catfishing and your very own Freddy's Outdoor Adventures, a.k.a. Pooh Bear, where we're going to battle it out to see who makes it to the finals. So tune in Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time, and
It's
watch
time's
the
up when they
action.
end the show. So in the finals, when it comes down to Freddie and Danny Stone Outdoors, Lee Evans, who are you picking to win the?
I don't have that to worry about.
Oh, Freddie, I got you. I got you, Pooh.
It's not even a thought in my mind. It's going to happen.
Oh, I don't know if Danny Stone's still in here, but I'm sorry, Danny. I'll take care of him later.
And in fact, since it is March Madness, I played basketball in the Navy, and I'm going to wear my Pooh Bear basketball jersey Saturday so I can rain them points on Brian. Just say on fire, on fire. Freddie's going to be on fire.
Did you see what Matt said earlier? He said you linger in the background like a bad fart.
But that's about all I got. And don't forget, there will be on Catfish and Crappie, we'll be having a Size Matters crappie tournament April 23rd. So if you want to join in on that, pay attention on Market Catfish and Crappie, and you'll get the details on how to sign up for that here soon.
Yep. And make sure you guys go over to Panfish Nation. Sorry if you just said that, but make sure you go over to Panfish Nation right after this.
Oh, I love you, D.
And I have something to share on our way out.
Thank you guys for having us on.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
You're very, very welcome.
Don't make me retract that statement. Oof.
If I could get to play now.
Oh, I love that. Look at it.
Oh, it won't.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Play button.
What? I don't hear anything. Do you?
Nope.
Why don't I hear anything? Here, let me start it over. Happy birthday, Freddie!
Happy birthday, Freddie!
We love you, brother.
Appreciate it.
You're awesome.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's been a great day. I've enjoyed my day. Started out great. Got up this morning. The wife brought me breakfast and a birthday cake. Oh, geez.
Oh, hey.
And then got up after I got my breakfast and my little bit of birthday cake and got on and hung out with Lee to do his wonderful 500 sub celebration with him and Brian B in the chat.
Yes, I'm so proud of you, Lee. I really
And
am.
then Chad, surprisingly, I hadn't been able to find any gizzard shad anywhere. Well, my oldest daughter was a couple hours down the road and heard it. She found a bait shop that had it, and I got 12 fresh gizzard shad delivered to me about an hour and a half ago. all about 12 to 14 inches long. So I'm ready to fish now.
Did you get you some pork
Good luck
rinds
to you.
go with them?
Good luck to you, my friend. I hope you give Brian B a Potomac punch. Go Freddie. Hashtag Team Bait Shop. Guys, we'll see you guys next week.
Jump on over
Lee.
to Panfish Nation.
Lee and Amy, thank you so much. It was a great night.
Honors
Thank
ours,
you.
Chad. Thank you.
Love y'all.
Love you too, brothers.